What's up, guys? This is the Gospel according to Mark with a C. He is I, and I am he, just taking some time to tell you what is on my mind. And just one real quick one here, just one more. I want to get one more in because I saw this article earlier today talking about Chris Evans and how he's bidding farewell to the role of Captain America. So I have to pay respect to this man for his dedication to this role for like the past, what, 8-10 years. And I'm going to do this by sharing this article, okay, to begin. So you can find this article here on IGN.com, and it goes on to say, Avengers 4, Chris Evans ends filming with emotional look back at playing Captain America. Then it says, you'll always be our Cap. Yes, you will. This is by Jesse Wade. Chris Evans shared a bittersweet wrap-up for his Captain America role in the upcoming Avengers 4 film in a tweet on Thursday. And the tweet says, officially wrapped on Avengers 4. It was an emotional day to say the least. Playing this role over the last 8 years has been an honor. To everyone in front of the camera, behind the camera, and in the audience, thank you for the memories. Eternally grateful. Very classy, Chris Evans. It says Chris Evans has played the American soldier superhero Steve Rogers for the past 8 years while holding a starring role in 7 Marvel films. Films include Captain America: The First Avenger, loved it. The Avengers, loved it. Captain America: The Winter Soldier, really loved it. Avengers: Age of Ultron, liked it. Captain America: Civil War, really loved it. Avengers: Infinity War, fucking off the chain, love that shit. And the upcoming Avengers 4, along with numerous cameos in other MCU films. The news of Evans hanging up his shield isn't shocking, as he voiced in an interview with the New York Times back in March that he would likely not be renewing his contract with Marvel Studios after Avengers 4. Wonder what this means? And he says, you want to get off the train before they push you off, Evans said. Although it's still possible Evans will suit up once again in a future MCU film, I hope so, it now seems he is done for the foreseeable future. We will see Evans in his final Captain America role for Phase 3 in Avengers 4, which will be in theaters May 3rd, 2019. Okay, alright, that's the end of that quick article. And Chris Evans, like I said before, I'm very impressed with your work. I remember, I think, what was it? Was he in Not Another teen movie back in the day? Was that what he was in? You were that guy, right? You were that guy in Not Another teen movie, I think it was. So when I heard they were casting you for Captain America, I was like, what? You mean that clown-ass dude from that movie? You know, I didn't think you could pull it off at first, or at least I wondered, you know what I mean? And then I saw you, of course, as Johnny Storm in the Fantastic Four, and I thought you did a great job with that too, by the way. Thought you were a little bit too old for my liking, you know, to play Johnny Storm. If we're going to start Fantastic Four, I would love to see Johnny Storm at least be something comparable to Tom Holland, you know, in the new Spider-Man movies, you know what I mean? Because remember, back in the classic comics, Johnny Storm always played off of Spider-Man. They were almost like kind of off and on rivals, so they were supposed to be like somewhere around that same age, you know? And of course they grew to really respect one another, but if we're going to see them in the MCU, the Fantastic Four, I mean, I would love to see a younger version of Johnny Storm to meet up with, you know, Tom Holland's Spider-Man. That would be pretty cool. But anyway, for what you were in that movie, I did appreciate you. And then, of course, when you went on to play Captain America, the first Avenger, you hit it out of the park. You know, and some of you guys might know that my go-to when I'm challenged with anything, usually my spirit is always, I can do this all day, or I can keep this up all day, whichever it is that he says. It's like, I love that spirit, man. You know what I mean? And when he said it, he always sold it. And I also appreciate the fact that he gave me an image, you know, to show to my son as well, that kind of reflected my spirit. You know what I mean? And for all the people these days who are, you know, like buying into all the SJW crap, I'm not supposed to look at a white guy and be able to relate to him, I guess. But listen, I think for myself, okay? Nobody can dictate shit to me. Maybe I'm a dinosaur that way, but that's the way I feel, all right? So his portrayal of Captain America always inspired me and always rang true. And like I said, it really helped me to have some really cool discussions with my son. I talked about this on previous videos before, you know, about pointing to Captain America and his fighting spirit, and him being technically possibly the weakest of the Avengers, I guess, or among the weakest of the Avengers, compared to like Thor and the Hulk and, you know, Iron Man and stuff like that. But he was always right there in the thick of it, you know what I mean? Getting hurt, getting back up. He had no business catching Thanos' punch, you know, in Infinity War. I saw that in the trailer. I was like, holy shit, Captain America's gonna die. It's like he's holding Thanos' fist and he's like looking at him like, he's like eye to eye, and I'm like, ooh, I love this character. I love it, you know what I mean? And in the train station when he catches the spear or whatever it was, I love the character. And Chris Evans, I applaud you. I applaud you. You know, job well done. And hopefully in the future, maybe we will see you do like a old man Cap, you know, storyline or something like that. I think that would be great, you know, for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But guys, I wanted to put that out there real quick just to show my respect for a job well done. So Chris Evans, all the best of you. I mean, all the best to you, you know, in the future and everything. I see, unfortunately, you're going on to star in a movie being done by Roundhead Brian Johnson. Dude, all I can tell you is watch your back and don't drink any milk. All right, good luck. But anyway, guys, there you have it. All the best to my man. I'll catch you on the next one. This is The Gospel According to Mark with a C. Rock on.